We made Final 6.
I just want to say this.
Hooray.
No matter what happens, the fact that I made it farther than Cork, I can die happy. Like, that's really all I wanted, man. Oh my god, dude. That is like... That's such a weight lifted on my shoulders. My god. I feel like I've had just like a little 12-year-old kid just jabbing me in the side for the past 12 hours, and I finally was able to just kick him down a flight of stairs. Jesus. Back to Toys R Us, bro. Thank God he's out of here, man. I tried. That's the thing. Cork's demise is nobody's fault except for Cork's. I tried to make a move with them on multiple occasions, and these dumb bastards kept trying to be spicy, and you ended up getting burned.
Happens again. Happens every single time. I'm sitting at tribal council, like going about my merry way. I'm like, oh my god, like today's finally gonna be the day that things go right for me. And then get a message from good old Stevie G. He's like, oh, we're voting Corkhager, surprise! Like, like Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, like here, Happy Hanukkah. He's giving me all these like gifts, and I don't want them. Stevie, he literally reached out to me like middle of tribal and was like, oh, I'm voting, like we're voting Corkhager, and I'm like what do you mean we're voting Corkhager? And so he said to me, everyone is voting for Corkhager, and and he wouldn't like give names, and I'm like, who do you mean? And so that's why I ended up voting Corkhager, because I was literally just like I don't know what's going on. For Stevie G, that was the best thing to do, and so I understand why he did it, because Corkhager was better for my game and for Alice's game to stay, and Oxy was better for his game to stay. So I support the move, but I'm so tired of like having nothing in this game. Stevie literally at camp was like, oh, I'm down to vote Oxy, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm frustrated because I don't know how to get through Jeffels or Andy to do they want to go to the end with Oxy is my question.
I will admit that was a little bit of a blunder in my game, voting for Oxy, but honestly, I'm just managing the jury at this point, because I don't really need to make the big moves. I don't need to flip on people. I just need people to like me at the end, and if I'm able to do that, I'm gonna win the game. So yeah, it might not look like the best move, but I don't think it was a bad move. I'm gonna try to patch things up with Oxo. Hopefully we can like move forward, because I actually want Jeff out over Oxo, but they keep winning these immunities, so it's a little bit annoying.
I think what's happening is that Stevie is going to try and take out Oxy so that he can go to the end with like Andy and Jeffels, or like you and me. Like he's playing both sides right now, and he's like, I think Corkhager was right. Him and Panda did want to be put in the middle, and Stevie's put himself back in the middle, and like I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna make it to the end at this point, but if there's anything that I've learned is that this game can surprise you, and I did not expect to make it this far after entering the merge down in numbers. I certainly did not expect to make Final 6, so I'm really proud of myself. I'm super excited that I'm still here with Allison. It's just a matter of fact of whether or not I can make something happen, or if I'm just going to get picked off now.
Survived another tribal, caught 2 more votes. I do think that I'm coming to the terms with that I'm going to win this season. I'm going to win. Just kidding. Talking shit aside, Corkhager's gone. He voted me basically every single time, lying to my face, and I knew that. I kind of acted like I didn't, and that maybe gave him the benefit of the doubt. But I think for my game right now, the biggest thing I could do is just to take out PokePat.
So, do we want to do PokePat or Allison next?
PokePat.
You think so?
That's a difficult choice to make.
Once PokePat is gone, oh my god, the game is literally in my hands. I have Andy, I have Jeffels, and that's all I really need once that is gone. And get this, I don't know if you guys remember on the merge episode, but guess what I found? I still have my Shot in the Dark, which is now a 3 out of 6 chance to work. So I'm just going to use it regardless. If I'm safe, if I'm not, it does not matter, because I have Jeff, I have Andy, and I have Stevie all in my back pocket. I will say, I'm not going anywhere this tribal.
I thought you were about to end it there. I will say
have this, which expires this round.
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
Let's go. Holy shit, dude! You got balls of steel for not playing that these past few tribals. My god.
Oh my god.
They're literally not going to vote me out. Stevie wants to go to the end with me. Andy wants to go to the end with me, and Jeff wants to go to the end with me. And I don't know if they're delusional or not. Like, I'm sorry, guys, love you, but like, if you want to go to the end with me at this point in the game, you have to be somewhat delusional. I am literally everyone has walked out the door saying I'm gonna win.
We have voted out Corkager, and I kind of expected this result, but now my eyes are set on Oxy. I have to figure out the right time to take out Oxy, because this is the last vote where he can reasonably make a flip happen. I do have an idol that I can use as ammunition in case he tries to do something fancy, but yeah, we just gotta figure out what we're doing, and we gotta figure out stat.
And people in the game still think I'm gonna win. PokePat doesn't want to go to the end with me because I'm gonna win. And I think that really just speaks volumes to the relationships I've made and the bonds that I've formed with these three complete strangers. I've never really played with any of these guys ever. And just to see that that they will not vote me out, that they would have gone to rocks for me, like, that just proves how good of a player and a social player I have been, along with strategic moves like voting out Panda when I did and voting out Cork when I did. Those were all planned out. So now I can really delve deep into this end game and just play my ass off and win some immunities. I mean, we could do Allison in case like an idol, but
Is there another idol though?
we
I
can
feel
split.
We
We can just split.
Splitting is risky.
That is true.
Well, let's
But
think
who-
though,
Oxy,
it's
Oxy,
six.
they
But-
undoubtedly shoot for you.
Yeah, you guys.
But you
Are
have
you
your
gonna,
idol.
are
If
you
they
gonna
idol-
vote me?
No, the thing is, if they
Are you gonna vote me?
No.
Are you gonna vote me?
No.
An opportunity is kind of falling into my lap, and it's making me start to think, oh yeah, maybe Survivor is a little luck-based, because maybe some people are just picking up what I'm putting down, but I think maybe I might be able to swing an Oxy blindside, barring Oxy winning immunity, which is likely, unless Jeff wins it, which is also likely. If we just tell Allison, like, hey, vote out Pokey, or we're gonna vote you out, Allison's gonna be like, all right, bet, like,
All right.
and then in worst case scenario, we can play, if we can split the vote and be fine, but
Yeah.
because and at the very least it'll be a
I
2 to
say
2
the
to
women
2.
vote Allison, and then those two big men over there.
Okay,
The issue is presenting it in a way that makes Jeff and Andy feel like it's their idea, because I'm not trying to have that as my idea, especially because Jeff messaged me last Tribal when Cork was going home, and he was like, yo, this is a great move for you. And even Andy was like gassing me up, and Oxy was too. Like, the glazing was kind of crazy. So like they kind of had me sussed out. I'm like, wow, you guys ain't got to kiss my ass this much for this vote. Like, it ain't gonna take a lot for me to vote Cork's ass out. Like, are you kidding me? It's him.
okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna be real, guys. I do not think the split vote is a good idea,
Yeah.
because that does give Oxy room to flip.
No.
Like, oh, then it's suddenly a 3-2-1 on one of us. We cannot let that happen.
hmm
I have a large amount of confidence they don't have an idol, and even if they do, we have some ammunition to backfire with.
We're talking about Oxy flipping the possibility, and I've always kind of had that that notion about him, because he's a very strong player, and he leads a lot of stuff, and I feel like of the four of us, he may be the most likely to flip, just because I feel like he's the kind of person that would want to make a big move, and I do trust him quite a bit. He's proven that he can be trusted like time and time again, but I'm just hoping that he sticks to that, and that we don't get I'm hoping we don't get blindsided by him, because that would suck. That would be pretty bad.
What
I know.
what is your guys' stance right now with this situation? Because I was not under the impression that Oxy was this likely to flip until just now. So am I was there something I missed?
No, it's like a just in case kind of precautionary.
Yeah. For me,
Um,
I feel like Oxy wouldn't flip. It's just that I feel like he's more of an intense player than Jefferson and I,
Yeah.
which makes him just by nature of that more likely to try
Yeah.
and pull a move.
I agree. Right now, what I'm looking at is I'm either going to vote out Pokey or I'm going to try to get out Oxy. It's just a matter of if I can get these people to wake the hell up and vote out Oxy. If I've got to play to any sort of insecurity, anxiety, fear that they've got towards Oxy, I'm going to do it. and I'm gonna make them think that they came up with that. I will imprint these feelings into your brain and then comfort you without you ever realizing that I was the one that did it.
Wait, hold up. Allison wants to talk to me for the first time in the mirror.
No way.
Actually,
That's
Allison is not saying a
record-breaking.
word to me.
I'll explain the panda vote. I was close to panda. I was gonna vote panda out. I'm gonna be so serious. Also, I thought you were a bigger threat, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'll explain this vote as well. The reason I voted for you this time is because I was being told that you wanted to vote for me at first, and you said, "Oh, I'm voting for you, Allison." So I was like, "Okay, I don't feel bad voting for you then."
Let me explain what happened last round. We just told everyone we're voting you. We were never voting you last round.
Yeah, I know, but
But didn't you vote me the first merge round where I got idle played on me?
yes, because you weren't a part of my alliance.
Hey, you have voted for me 4 times then because of the revote.
Yeah, but everybody voted you from my team that round, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, besides Pokepad flipped on the revote. This bitch Allison's so annoying. She comes in here, she goes, "I voted for you because you're a big threat," and I'm like, "No shit, buddy. Like, you haven't made any effort to talk to me whatsoever." And it's just so funny to see that she DMs me for the first time. She goes, "I want to explain why I voted for you." Bitch, I know why you voted for me. Like, I'm all your allies. What do you mean? Anyways, let's go to the challenge.
Welcome Eclipse Tribe back to another immunity challenge. But before we get started, Jeffles, could you please hand me once again that immunity?
Yeah, sure.
All right, and with that, we'll get to the next challenge.
In today's immunity challenge, castaways will start out with 64 emeralds. The goal of this challenge is to try to get even more emeralds to fill up their tank. The twist is, however, that the platform beneath them will switch back and forth in order to slow them down. Castaways can get eliminated by running out of fuel or dying of fall damage. The last remaining castaway will win immunity. Now let's get into today's challenge.
Survivors ready, go.
Oh, I missed the first one.
Ouch.
I missed it again. I'm throwing.
Ow.
Finally.
Ow.
Oh, I got a lot of catch up to do. Holy shit.
I'm being hurt.
Pink is
Yep.
out, purple's out.
Wait, I'm out?
Let me.
I thought I had like 100 seconds. Oh, it goes by faster than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stevie's out as well. I don't understand what's happening.
I thought we had like, I
I'm
thought
no
I had
longer
like
in?
2 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
fuck
you're
me, dude. I'm out. I'm so
Oh, no.
gone.
I don't know what
No,
I've been wrong.
it goes a lot quicker than you think.
Oh, give me back,
Damn,
give me back, give me
I
back.
probably
give me
should have tested that.
I did not understand.
back. Oh, fuck me, bruh. Dude, I'm
Between
throwing
Allison,
so hard.
Jeffles, and Oxy.
I'm throwing. I'm out. There's no way I make it. I'm out. Yeah. No, it's over. No way I'm still in. Yeah.
Oxy's out. Between Jeffles and Allison for immunity.
Good luck, Allison.
Thank you. I'm stressed.
Dude, I threw so hard. I missed 4 in a row. That's how much I had racked up. Like,
Both of them doing very well.
I want to look at their reserves.
Oh, someone just said,
Oh.
"Uh-oh."
Okay, touch him.
Man, it's just cursed me.
Oh boy.
And with that, Jeffles wins immunity once again.
I like keep going. I like this one.
Congratulations once again, Jeffles. Come grab immunity.
Thank you.
Jeffles now has a 1 in 5 chance of winning this game. As for the rest of you, I can't say the same. Go back to camp.
I have my bulletproof vest for the 3rd time, so I'm definitely doing at least on the better end physically this game, which I'm happy about. And now, this is a very crucial vote. I have to navigate Oxy potentially flipping for some reason. Oxy seems very confident right now, and so he might have
I
something.
mean, he should be. Like, y'all have been, like, saving him every vote for no reason. Like, y'all
Yeah.
should have voted him out. I'm gonna be so for y'all.
No, at this point, I'm considering it. I feel like his own thoughts of his game have gotten big enough to the point where, like, he is able to kind of do that and maybe get away with it. But we gotta figure someone out. Oxy has to go at some point, and yeah, there's not really too much else to it.
I'm finally close to getting my immunity for the first time this season. And then Jeffers once again wins it, and I'm just over it because I wanted Jeffers out. He keeps winning these immunities. It's so annoying. But at least I've been able to show that I am a contender, that I can do the challenges. And I guess that makes me a little bit of a threat, but I'm going to try to socialize with people. I think this might have been a critical immunity for me, so I really hope it's not me tonight. I'm going to try to flip it on probably Oxy again. We'll see.
Did you tell Oxy about the plan to vote out Korg?
Yes.
Why?
Because I thought you told him.
No, and I had Oxy messaging me being like, yo, why the fuck are you telling Pokey the plan? And I'm like, huh?
I don't even know what Stevie wants me to do. I don't understand his gameplay. It was personal. It was a personal move to take out Korg. And now he's leaving me screwed over. You know, he literally admitted to me that he just wanted to beat Korg so badly that he was willing to let him go.
I was like, okay, we can vote Oxy, but I didn't want Korg in the game anymore, and I wasn't gonna be able to live with myself if that motherfucker beat me in this game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straight up with you, man. I wasn't gonna be able to live with myself.
If we had voted out Oxy there, then we would have been fine. But instead, I'm sitting here with Allison in a minority against 4 people who aren't gonna budge. Can you like lay out what the plan is though? Like
my idea is that we can I can go talk to them, see what they're trying to do, and then I'm gonna try to feel out Andy and Jeff and see what they're thinking. And I'm gonna try to see if I can instill some paranoia in them.
But if they don't budge, then
I'm gonna try to throw the vote on Allison.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna
No
try
way.
though. I'll try, and I'll let you know how it's going. But I think I can, especially if I tell them that I'll just tell them that you told me you found an idol.
I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Stevie is telling me to just trust him, but I don't know if he is gonna have the guts to make a move to keep me in this game. Okay.
And I'll just say, just in case, let's not vote him. We've beat him in challenges anyways, so let's just do it again. You know, I don't know. I'll feed to their ego. I'll be like, come on, guys, you're great at challenges.
And
we can do it.
And then what do you want to do at Final 5?
Well, at Final 5, we're going to pray to fucking God that we can talk some sense into one of them to flip. But
Jeffles, did you hear him? He's sitting at the challenge and he's like, oh, I want to keep doing this. All he wants to do is play the challenges.
Yeah.
Jeffles and Andy are not going to budge. I'm pretty sure they just want to go to the end and let Oxy take the win. Like, I think that's their plan. I genuinely think that is what they're thinking. And it sucks because this is not the season I wanted to play in. I wanted to play in a cutthroat season. I'm so tired. And I never thought I would get to this point where I'd be so mentally drained. When I came into this game, I told myself that I was going to fight the entire way through. And here I am in like the 11th hour and I'm like so close to giving up. But I'm realizing that I just like have to pull through and I have to try my hardest to make something happen because I cannot let the end of this game just happen this way. I cannot just let myself be like fucked over like this.
Which one of them is better at challenges? Is it Pokey?
Pokeypat. I mean, Allison kind of kicked ass in that last challenge. So we give a. Do you guys just want to do Allison and play it safe?
I'm down.
I'm down for
It's-
whichever.
It's gonna be difficult to try to gauge interest on if they even have anything. We could split it. We actually have that. I would be more willing to split it now.
I mean, for my thing to work, I have to give up my vote
Oh,
because it's still technically a shot in the dark.
Oh fuck! I forgot it was a shot in the dark. Can you explain that? Because so that we can play with it the right way.
Essentially, I read it wrong. I have a 50% chance of being safe, but I might as well play it.
Oxy has a thing. He has an advantage, and so we have to pray that they don't play something, and if they do, he will play his shot in the dark. But there's still talk about flipping from Oxy. Jefferson and I, we mentioned that next round we need to get Oxy out.
Is it worth trying to take a shot at Oxy?
I don't know, especially with him playing his shot in the dark. I don't know.
I think we have to next round.
Oh yeah.
This has been a very interesting vote. I've debated the idea of flipping on Oxy, but at the same time, I said when I came in here that I'm a team player. And as of right now, I don't need to flip on Oxy. It makes things like a tiny bit more convenient, but I feel like it's the easy way out. I'm gonna flip on them at Final 5, and one of Pokepat and Allison, Stevie and Andy to the Final 4. That is what I'm hoping. I feel like I'll have a significantly higher chance of winning all the challenges to the end if I can do that. And I might throw the next one, just so that I go a few rounds without kind of an immunity necklace, but we'll see what happens. And I'm having a lot of fun. Hopefully this end game works out for me.
What do you think, Stevie?
What, you playing it or not playing it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's the harm in not playing it? Or what's the
True.
benefit in not playing it, I mean?
That's true. That's a good point. I mean, the benefit is that we get to split the votes, but again, that's risky.
Split the votes.
I mean, is it risky,
I
though?
think you should.
What if they have like
What's
an extra
risky
vote or
about
something?
it? Okay, Allison?
Yeah.
You have to convince Oxy on everything that you're voting me. Or that you're voting Andy. Which Andy would probably be more believable.
Okay.
That you're voting Andy. Oxy has an advantage, but I'm trying to convince him hardcore that Pokey has the idol.
Stevie tells me apparently Oxy has an advantage, which like we could have just voted Oxy out. Like, be so serious. He has an advantage. He's in the final 6. I've tried to vote him out 4 times. How hard can it be to get rid of one person who's clearly winning the game?
And if we can convince him that Pokey has the idol, we can convince him to not use his advantage, because if he uses his advantage, he loses his vote. If he doesn't use his advantage, he can keep his vote, and we can split the votes on you two, theoretically. That way, if an idol gets played, one of us doesn't go home. So the only way that we can get Oxy out here is if you guys convince him that you are voting out Andy. Tell every single person you're voting out Andy, except for Andy, obviously. You can tell Andy you're voting out Oxy or whatever, and then just get Pokey up to speed, and just basically, literally, I would tell Pokey, like, whatever Oxy just told you, it's all bullshit, and it is. He's just feeding him a bunch of bullshit right now just to bide his time. So just you guys reconnect, and then just fucking convince him, and I'll try to convince him not to play this shit and split the vote. I'll say that you were, I was freaking out about you. I'm like, I don't know, we might need to split this shit.
Basically, they want me to like lie and say I'm voting Andy and stuff. I'll like mention it a little bit, but I'm not gonna hard push that because that's really weird of me to do. But I'm just hoping that it works out and that Oxy goes home tonight. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Oxy, sorry. But I'm hoping Oxy goes home. It's not that I dislike him, it's just I can't win against him. So that's why he has to leave.
So who are we voting? Is it you two, Pokepat, us two, Allison, and we revote out Allison?
Sure.
Okay.
Are we gonna... Okay. I am going to pull off this fucking blindside if it's the last thing that I do. If Pokey doesn't fucking just vote and stop being a paranoid motherfucker, I'm gonna lose my mind. We have it right here. I have convinced them to split the vote so I can join the minority to vote Oxy out. If they fuck this up, for me again. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm going nuts in here. I am losing my marbles.
I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm like basically fucked in this game.
Well, here's the thing. We might be able to go after Oxy on this play because he has something that can protect him, and he might be able to be convinced not to use that thing until the next tribal council. And if that's the case,
That thing is an idol.
we need to fucking pounce. You know, maybe not. But I'm telling you, if you tell them that I told you this, it is wraps for both of us. Pokey, for the love of God, if you can hear me anywhere on this planet, don't fuck this up. Just stop being shady, stop scrambling, just shut up, and we can make this fucking blindside happen. If I lose this game because Pokey is a paranoid motherfucker, I'm gonna be pissed. This is going to be the best move ever if I can pull this off. So please, Pokey, for both of our games, don't fuck this up.
Wait. Why are you showing me this shit?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, ass bag in your pocket.
Do you have an idol?
Please. Do I have an idol? Yeah, you just showed me the freaking idol.
So I have this thing called a shot in the dark, and it's like it's very tempting to use, but I don't think it's smart at this point. If we can force a 2-2-2, that means that we are all safe, and that means that I am safe most importantly. However, indeed, if I was to mess up the vote a little bit and vote PokePat and blame them for messing up the vote, that might be a little funny, and I might do that. But
There we go.
If I don't play this, right?
Can you use it next time?
No, it expires this round.
It becomes an... Wait, so you could only use it for one tribal?
I thought it said it became a 3 out of 3 odds, but it becomes 3 out of 6. I have final 6. So you see where my thing is, like, I want to be safe, but like a 2-2 split for me is very scary because like I trust all of you, but it's just scary. However, it could all go in the waste if they perform a 3-2-1. So I really got to make my decision tonight. Am I going to play it? Am I not? What's going to happen? I don't know. Stay tuned to find out.
Eclipse Tribe getting your first look at the jury. J1, Panda, and Corkayer voted off at last tribal council. Feels like this is familiar, Jeffles, but how do you feel about winning immunity once again?
I have no confidence in myself when it comes to anything of like an endurance kind of challenge where you have to do the same repetitive thing over and over. But I'm actually like, of all the wins that I'm like most like happy about, it's probably this one because I didn't expect to win it.
Oxy, speaking of advantages, there's been a lot of advantage plays in this season. Do you feel like there's anything else out there?
Don't worry about it, Chief. We're good. We're safe. Come look at this, Happy.
Okay.
Can you validate that this is indeed real?
That is a real advantage, yes.
Nice.
Alright.
Anyways, there might be a few out there that aren't mine. Now, obviously, we don't know if my idols were really hidden, and we don't know anything else that could have been found throughout the majority of the game. I mean, we've been here for how long now, and if I have the only advantage left of the game, I'd be a little bit surprised.
Alright. Stevie G.
Oh boy.
On paper, your old OG tribe lines, you have the majority. Do you feel like this tribe is going to be a 4v2, or do you feel like something could happen?
Interesting question. You know, the thing is I'm confident in the people that I've talked with that what we are going to do is what we're going to do. And the only thing that I can do is just go in there and vote like I said I was going to do. And just hope that the people that are with me are actually with me.
All right. Same question to you, PokePet, because on paper you're in the minority. So how are you feeling tonight?
I'm just bored, you know. I'm I'm gonna like that's what I'm gonna say. Every single round, it's the same thing. It's me arguing with Oxy, you know, and then it's the rest of the tribe just like either talking to me and they're like this is all they say to me. They say kumbaya, kumbaya, kumbaya. Yeah, that's all they whisper to my ear, and then like you know it's the same thing. I feel like I'm just watching people play the same round over and over again. Like spice up your gameplay a little bit. That's what I'm looking for in a winner, to spice up your gameplay a little bit. You know, if I'm gonna be sent to the jury tonight, if Allison's gonna be sent to the jury tonight, we want to see exciting gameplay that we could cast a jury vote for.
Allison, do you agree with PokePet's statement there?
Yeah, I think there's some people here that are just playing safe. There's some people I adore, but I don't think they really have a chance if they stay with the side they're on, to be honest. But I mean, if you want to play a loyal game and lose, that's your choice. But if you do want a chance to win, I recommend doing something tonight. Just saying.
All right, and last but not least, Andy, are you thinking about the end game by this point?
A little bit. We've talked about it, but to be honest, my thing this whole game has just been to get to the next tribal council, and that's it. I'm not in it to win. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just here.
What she say? What now? She say what now?
All right, and with that, it is time to vote. PokePet, you're up.
I'm casting my vote for the cockroach that just won't go away.
If I pull this blindside off on Oxy, this move is going to be generational.
But the more I think about it, the more that I really am handing my game to you.
It would be stupid for Stevie's game to vote me out now. No, it wouldn't. It would be really smart for Stevie to vote me out now.
I'll go tally the votes. I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it. And with that, I'll read the votes. First vote, Oxy. Allison. One vote Oxy, one vote Allison. Oxy. Allison, we're tied. 2 votes Oxy, 2 votes Allison, 2 votes left. Oxy. And the 9th person voted off, and the 4th member of our jury. Oxy, please bring me your tour.
Please say it ain't so! Please say it ain't so!
Oh my god.
Jeffels, you could have told me to play it!
I think
All
Jeffels
right.
voted you out, man.
No, I know he did.
And with that, Oxy, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. All right,
Yeah, Oxy.
Later,
That-
man.
Oxy has been voted off. Congratulations on making it to the final 5. Everyone, go back to camp.
Did I make it the finale episode?
No.
No!
Literally,
All right, so I decided to take the gamble without playing the shot in the dark. You know, to each their own. I thought there was a plan in place that was going to get me to split, and I obviously didn't trust that plan. However, on the off chance it did work, it would have been crazy to survive another tribal council. Played super hard. You better bring me back for All Stars, baby. You know who it is.